DoD operations rely on thousands of essential forms, but each one represents a disconnected manual process. Across federal agencies, even a single form can require 8 to 12 emails, 3 to 5 handoffs, and hours of rework due to missing information or version confusion. However, current approaches to digitization are slow, expensive, and custom built, making it impossible to modernize at scale. Personnel are forced to rely on inefficient, error prone workflows with no audit trail or visibility. This isn't just a paperwork issue, it's a mission bottleneck. DocFlow, part of our enterprise document management solution, Doc Integrator, provides a single scalable platform to digitize any form and automate the underlying process. Built on ServiceNow and SharePoint, it combines process automation with robust document management. DocFlows, these digitized forms, can be kicked off a few different ways. A ServiceNow record from the platform view, from an external trigger, or as a catalog item from the Service Portal or Employee Center, which we'll look at now. An employee can simply navigate to the correct topic or search from the home page and select the form that they need to start. The form is represented as a ServiceNow catalog item with configurable fields so that users can enter the needed data. For instance, we're looking at a System Authorization Access request form here. DocFlow can pull and auto-populate fields with information stored within ServiceNow to save time and reduce data entry errors. After submitting, the PDF is created and stored in SharePoint where it belongs without ever leaving. By using SharePoint as the system of record, DocFlow aligns with DoD CIO guidance for document storage and reduces compliance risk. Today, approvers often juggle email threads, PDFs, shared drives, and multiple systems. DocFlow brings everything into one mission dashboard, every assignment, every form, every suspense. They get an email or ServiceNow notification telling them that they are assigned a step in DocFlow, and once they are here, they can see all of their assignments on the left pane, serving as a checklist as they complete their work. A view of the form is the UI in the middle of the screen with an assignment drop-down in the top left that shows the flow of the DocFlow, a chain of command with all steps and their owners for full visibility into the status of the process. If there is an issue, a Teams chat can be automatically created with the relevant parties. Finally, on the right houses any instructions for further clarity and guidance. To complete work on the document, assignees who need to approve or review can simply read through the document from this view. If everything looks good, they can complete their assignment and they can move the DocFlow to the next step. If there are issues, a revision can be requested and sent back to whichever step to make the corrections. When the correction is made, the document will come back to whoever requested the revision to continue the DocFlow. Now, if the assignee needs to fill out the document or digitally sign, which I do in this case, they can open the document in whichever desktop app they use for the particular document. In this case, need to fill out and sign a PDF, so DocFlow will open the form and free Adobe Reader. No need for an expensive enterprise signing solution like Adobe Pro or DocuSign. And DocFlow is not saving the document to the desktop. It never leaves SharePoint. And from here, I can quickly fill in the needed information and add my digital signature here. DocFlow supports both PIV and CAT credentials. And now that the document has been updated without leaving SharePoint, the federal worker can close Adobe Reader, navigate back to DocFlow, and they can complete their assignment, sending the DocFlow to its next step. They can then pick their next assignment from the checklist on the left. For example, I know I have a training certification assignment here in my to-do list. DocFlow is perfect for these types of standard enterprise-wide forms that often inundate personnel and approvers. My assignments are clear and presented in a user-friendly manner, saving me hours working these important forms. And it is simple to build out these forms. With DocFlow, users configure forms, not applications, like they would in low-code tools such as ServiceNow or Power Apps. What takes months to build in those solutions takes weeks with DocFlow. The engine is already built. Users simply configure the forms to their needs. Again, to complete this assignment, I can look at my instructions, know exactly what I need to do, open the PDF in my app where I can fill out the needed fields. We'll say security and privacy here, and then make that save. And make that update to the document in SharePoint where it has never left. What used to take days of manual handling now happens in minutes, fully auditable, and with no custom app development required. So what impact does DocFlow have? DocFlow doesn't just digitize forms, it removes one of the biggest sources of operational friction. GAO and DoD IG reports consistently show that paper and email-driven forms create delays, rework, and lost visibility. In many offices, people spend hours each week just routing, fixing, and tracking routine forms. DocFlow eliminates the fragmentation. It standardizes routing, enforces required data, automates notifications, and centralizes everything in SharePoint. What used to take hours now takes minutes. At enterprise scale, that returns hundreds of labor hours back to mission work. And it's viable at scale. DocFlow uses a per-user SaaS model. One license to Doc Integrator unlocks unlimited forms and workflows. It's already proven across government and commercial environments. Simple, scalable, and cost-effective.